I'm only the portrayal of the reflection of how you perceive me, of how you treat me. So if you keep me up on red, if you ghost me, if you fuck over my trust, if you do anything villainous and treacherous towards me and try to, say this, that, or the other, keep my name out your mouth. Because you know what? I'm a good person. I know myself unapologetically. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I embrace my authenticity, my individuality, and I have a pure heart. I got a pure heart. I have goals and aspirations, in my life, and all I ever do is do right by everybody in my life. All I ever do is vibe with everyone. I don't vibe with toxic people. I don't vibe with people that belittle or dehumanize other people for their own profitable margin or their ulterior motive, like gold diggers, for example. Okay, they want to fuck you over. They want to sit there and see you for your physical attraction, your material wealth. I've had one bitch before, okay? She tried to take it out on a fucking date night. You know what, in Tucson, trying to lick my car and sit there, you know what? No. And another thing, there's so many toxic and fake people that it's unreal. It's unnecessary. Why do you have to be like that? Why can you not open lines of communication like I do? Just be brutally honest, put yourself out there. You know what? The divine source, the grand architect of the universe, is constantly watching and overseeing everything that we say and we do. The law of karma is an absolute real thing. Mindset is an absolute crucial and a real thing. Okay? Law of attraction, speaking positive words of affirmations constantly into the universe, is very much a real thing. And honestly, I refuse to apologize for who I am just because somebody else was toxic. And some of the women I was talking to, the process trying to get to know, they are so toxic and artificial and superficial that they try to gaslight me and shift the blame, switch up, and you try to think that you try to think that you are not toxic. You fucking very much are fucking toxic. It's like this one woman I try to get to know, hell attractive. We had a thing for each other. We're talking, texting every day. We couldn't go on a date without talking to each other. It was an automatic deal breaker for me because I asked her straight up. I said, so what you want most out of this life? You want your addiction to alcohol, or do you want a successful future in a relationship with me? Pick and choose. Because love and addiction, it doesn't mix. It doesn't blend well. Unless you decide to get professional help for yourself, you decide to get therapy, it's all about will. Will is absolute everything. Okay? Will is absolute everything. So you have to will it to bend that reality into your universe. The will to change yourself for the positive, for the better, seeking betterment within yourself. Well, this woman decided not to, decided and straight told me she wanted to continue with her addiction to alcohol. Let her be so, because I'm not tolerating that. Hell no. Alright? Hell no. So, I'm seeking someone who is committed, passionate, loyal, affectionate, someone who is a ride or die, a lot like myself, romantic. It's a plus, I'm trying to find somebody in my life, and I keep running into her, people, okay, it's understandable. Everyone has busy lives or whatever else, but if you truly care about somebody, you will prioritize them in such a category, in a way that it deems necessary to fitting your criteria, your schedule. And as such, like myself, for example, I have lodge meetings, I work a lot, family, but I always make time. I always make the necessary time to the people that I like, that I invite into my life. And I honestly, I always make time for people that I care about. And that's most important. Regardless of how busy of a schedule I have, regardless of this, that, or the other, Ever since the passing of my father, I've become a lot more brutally honest and a lot more outspoken, a lot more so unapologetically me. So it's changed me in so many ways, in so many drastic ways. It's unreal. The traumatic experience of having to see someone that is so beloved to you and you held dearly, so sacred to your heart, inside dying, staring into the lifeless body, and to accompany you in the same room. I've become a lot more brutally honest. So, honestly, I have the intention of my aspiration, my goal to meeting a woman in my life, one woman I want one woman in my life to settle down with. And, I'm flipping the script. I'm switching up. I'm switching up to the point where I'm a lot more brutally honest and I've got to say what I have to say. So in essence, if you're somebody who leaves somebody up on red, if you ghost somebody simply for, if I don't say or do anything wrong to anybody, and it's not a reflection of my character personally, it's a reflection of other person, the other party. And that's a you issue. That's not a me issue personally. When all that I've ever done was to do right by everybody. So, you know what? I treat other people the way that they treat me. So I'm only as good as you want me to be. I'm only as good as you, a reflection of how you treat me. So I'm matching energy. So with that being said, I have to say that unapologetically, I embrace my nature. I embrace my authenticity, my self-worth. I understand fully and completely who I am, my aspirations, what I want most, and the goals of my life and my future, as well as my present. And I have a lot more determination within myself. I believe in myself when nobody else really does. And I have this circle of my brothers and sisters of the lodge, and that's really about it. And inevitably, there's so many people that try to switch up on me, try to treat me like I'm someone of a human being, that I'm not important enough to them, or my life does not matter to them. Well, my life may not matter to you, but I matter to myself. And this is a reflection of myself. Like, I accept myself for who I am, because fuck me for doing right by other people. Fuck me for trying to make a desperate attempt every day of my life. That's a motivation goal for my life. The fires that burn underneath me, inside of me, internally as well as externally, to change the world, to manifest greater positive things, to running that wheels into motion and walking down the pathways of this spiritual plane of existence, constantly having to chase after the light and in search of more light. So as a traveler, as someone who is a wayseer, starseed, everything embodies into who I am collectively. If somebody does not value me or perceive me in a positive light, and when all I've ever done was, like I said, to do right, I do right by everybody. I vibe with everybody. I don't vibe with toxic people. I don't vibe with people. You get one shot. You fuck over my trust, and that's it.